Today we buy what we wear, what we eat, what we listen to, even what we believe. But can we buy culture? Look around, and you'll see that the only culture left in the world today is commercial culture. A culture built not on truth or virtue, but on the worship of popularity. Its temples are shopping malls and screens. Its priests are advertisers and influencers. And its gospel is simple: be happy doing everything shameful to God. This is the culture the world now calls freedom. But it is not freedom, it is control. It commands you what to desire, what to admire, what to fear, and what to forget. And it rewards obedience not with peace, but with pleasure. Advertising and entertainment have become the twin prophets of this false religion. Together they preach the message that feeling good is more important than being good. They tell us that sin can be made beautiful if you film it well, and that truth is only real if it trends. Culture, once born from faith, family, and meaning, has been sold to the marketplace. Every tradition is now a brand, every belief a product, every emotion a marketing strategy. We have traded moral depth for digital applause. We perform what was once sacred and call it content. We imitate identity and call it expression. We follow the crowd and call it freedom. But this is not culture, this is conditioning. A system that teaches the human family to celebrate what God condemns and to mock what God commands. It tells us that shame is outdated, that pride is power, and that righteousness is arrogance. And under its spell, entire nations now sing songs of rebellion, smiling all the way to their own destruction. Markets don't care about meaning, they care about sales. They promote what entertains, not what enlightens. They reward the bold, not the pure, and what cannot be sold is slowly erased. True culture cannot survive in a world that worships numbers. It requires conscience, not algorithms. It requires faith, not fame. But the world no longer believes in truth, only in visibility. What is popular becomes what is right, and what is right becomes what is ignored. The result is a society that has lost its soul. A civilization that knows how to build machines that think, but no longer knows how to think with conscience. A people who laugh at holiness and find joy in rebellion. So yes, culture has been bought, and those who bought it now control the hearts and minds of billions. But there is still hope, because true culture cannot be manufactured, it must be lived. It cannot be sold, it must be earned through humility, sacrifice, and faith. Real culture is not what we wear or post or sell. It is the moral compass by which a people walk. It is the memory of righteousness written into their daily lives. It is the courage to say no when the world demands your silence. The culture of God cannot be bought because it cannot be branded. It is not performed for applause. It is lived for truth. And those who still live by it, quietly, faithfully, are the last guardians of what it means to be human. So can culture be bought? Yes, the world has bought it. But the question now is, will you sell yours? Be not conformed to this commercial world. Walk with awareness. Live with purpose. And protect what is sacred before everything pure becomes entertainment and everything shameful become normal. This is Beyond the Veil from the Museum of Truth. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Beyond the Veil. I hope it gave you something to think about, something that will bring you closer to the truth. And I'd love for you to be a part of this journey. Make sure you subscribe, share this video with a friend, and leave a comment to let me know what stood out to you. Together we can bring more light to the world. See you next time.